What is up, everyone? Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerds, and a whole bunch of D&D fun that was had this weekend. Yo, who had a good time this weekend?
I died almost immediately.
We're going to talk about that. I am Jason the X. My friends over here, that's Kat.
Hi.
There's Cass.
I'm here.
Over behind the board, turning and twisting the knobs, making everything look pretty. It's Cora. I had to say it like that.
I mean, everyone else's camera work and not mine.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, wow. You look like you're like in the corner or something.
Yeah.
She's only a couple feet away
in the
from
corner,
us,
in the spotlight, losing your religion.
And I left that one open.
I even moved the camera over so that when I leaned over to talk to you that I was filling the empty space.
Yeah, but it also...
And now I'm hidden.
It does look like we stuck you in a basement in a closet like Harry Potter.
I mean, I'll put your mic there, but you can probably move that around. You think I'd have learned, like, teeing up easy things for y'all to do after this weekend. And I apologize for that video being posted on the Facebook and Instagram pages. I really do. I'm just sorry about that.
Okay. The which video? Sorry, what?
The one you posted when I was fooling around with that.
Amazing.
I think the best comment was from our friend Taffeta Darling, who put, "The flower is a Wilton."
Yeah. It's a very Southern lady vibe when Jason picks up a fan.
I had the fan and I was going like, somebody give me some iced tea for the poach, please.
It was amazing.
It was fantastic.
As long as that's the flower that was wilting.
And I was looking away and all of a sudden I could just cast his voice. Thank you.
The fact that I keep getting you with just like this number, just kind of very casually, and you fall for it every time.
It's beautiful.
I love it.
Anyway, FateCon happened this weekend over in Arlington at the Bob Duncan Center. Our friends the Five Sided Fates put on a hell of a show, I gotta say.
They really did. Yeah. It was so good.
Everyone had fun. There was cosplay. The vendors were cool as crap. Y'all, look, all the DMs in the group need to buy stuff from some of them vendors we saw at the show. I'm gonna give you money.
Oh, I saved a lot of cards.
Oh, they're all on the desk over there.
I did too. There's the eyeballs with butts.
I loved that so much.
I want to run a whole thing with that.
The blinkies. They were called blinkies.
Yeah.
Cora, you ran some games this weekend that were pretty well received.
Yes, all of my players really loved the games that I ran for them, and I'm very humbled by that. I have imposter syndrome when it comes to if
You might as well drop that shit now.
Good enough to write games, even though I've been playing for so long. And then without fail, both games, everyone was laughing, having a great time. I saw one of them find one of the fates to go up and talk to them and pointed to me and said that they had a great time.
Nice.
I almost cried a little bit.
Ow.
But it was great and no major problems.
And y'all ran a very good panel on what DMs want from their players. Guys, good crowd interaction and everything.
I got a couple of people coming up to me that were like, that was actually really helpful, thank you.
Actually, the gentleman, and I'm so sorry if you are in the audience, sir. I am bad with names, and I have it written down in my sketchbook that is not in front of me right now, but the gentleman that had asked about the power player, he came up to me afterwards and we talked a little
questions.
bit. Yeah. And he has a podcast, and again, that podcast.
Oh yeah.
He had been running a panel at the convention as well, and I think we should totally vibe with him because he's got a good vibe.
But absolutely great event. I got to actually game with some strangers, and it was fun. It was Cass killed herself almost instantly.
I died less than an hour into what ended up being like an almost 4-hour game. I Misty stepped onto a glyph of warding that was disintegrate, and it got me immediately, and I passed away.
But I had fun for the rest of the game, though. I'm just going to let you know.
I had fun while I was there.
You missed out. But yeah, seriously, great cosplay contest that I was allowed to host. Yeah, I was a little bit late. I'm still sorry about that.
Wow. We don't need to worry about that anymore.
But regardless, the costumes were amazing. I see our friend Bobby in the chat. Go check out Firebird Images. for some amazing shots of the
Oh,
event.
that's that, Bobby. Hi, Firebird.
In fact, there's like a shot where I'm like laid out on the stage.
Oh,
like,
it's
I
amazing.
love that.
Yeah.
It was
I haven't
awesome.
seen it yet. Did y'all see it?
Yeah, it's on his Facebook.
Oh man, I've been busy, so I haven't been able to like go through all of them.
Yeah.
Overall, a phenomenally smooth first con.
Yes,
Yeah.
this was a
You-
first year
for
con.
sure.
And people like they participated in big numbers. They showed up. They did a lot of the cosplay. The vendors were super cool.
Lots of great
There
stuff.
was some magic behind the scenes when a couple DMs didn't show
Yeah.
up. But like they never looked like they were sweating, not once, and it was so good.
I'm pretty sure they would
So
say
the-
differently.
The fun thing with the DMs is, like, with that thing is, Jerry has mentioned that she is an over planner because she wants to have backup plans for backup plans for backup plans.
Yeah.
And that is extended into the DMs, like, and a lot of them, myself included, volunteered without question. With like, hey, if you need someone to jump in and DM, I got you.
Yeah.
So she had a plethora of backup DMs that she could just go, hey, can you run a game real quick? Sweet, come here. And just throw them in.
So she was like Hannibal from the A-Team. I love it when a plan
Oh,
comes
yeah.
together.
And
Awesome.
Mixing and matching tables, just like it was
Amazing
incredible.
50-year-old record.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of organization that had to happen, and
Yeah.
kudos to
And
them.
even like having snacks
Yeah.
there was really helpful. My only regret is that because we've been sick so much this year, that I couldn't get like a little bit more involved. But next year,
Yeah, for sure.
it was a great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a con that definitely needs to happen again because it was
Oh, yeah. I mean,
honestly something I felt was missing from this area with everything that we are.
Oh, yeah.
We're fortunate to have a lot of things in the Dallas area, you know, not being East or West Coast. So this filled that gap, and I had fun. Also, y'all's T-shirts are like super soft and
I'm
nice.
so sad I didn't go.
They did not cheap out on the fabric on these.
No.
That's my. As soon as I
Like,
saw
feel that,
them,
man.
I'm like, that's my favorite third like
Like, touch it.
T-shirt vendor that exists.
That's enough.
So, like, I won't touch it. I'm not gonna go there.
No, weird. Too weird.
It's not a good vibe.
In the Five-Sided Fates Discord, there is mention that they are starting to. I don't know if they're starting, I should say, but they do want to throw it again. And even talking with them over the weekend, they want to do like maybe some small events throughout the year, so that it stays a small-ish kind of con.
The vibe was great though.
Yeah.
People were having fun, and that was what was awesome.
Yeah.
Which can't be said about WeebCon.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and call out Whole Wheat Pete. You shouldn't have been doing that shit in the fountain. He literally,
what did they do in
they
the
did a
fountain?
TikTok where they tried to drown someone in one of the fountains at WeebCon. A TikTok Instagram person by the name of Whole Wheat Pete. I don't know why everybody's so scared to say his name. He did it, and the next day they shut down that fountain with like tape and everything.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and let's not forget that someone drugged a bunch of people.
Yeah.
well, we got. I mean,
They-
something happened, and
They-
I'm pretty sure there's a criminal investigation going on.
They went to the Gamer Steps booth. They spiked the sample drink, like the sample pitchers, and got at least 100+ people sick, and or roofied. We don't know what it was.
Our friends over at Geeks 5 Ever actually did a whole episode about some of the discrepancies during WeebCon. I would encourage you to go check it out. I don't want to disparage the whole convention, but there were definitely things that went wrong. And, I mean, it's easy to sit here and play like armchair quarterback about what went wrong.
Yeah.
I've never run a convention, especially
have
one of
run
that size.
A lot of live events that have been.
But
very
still,
good.
the things happen.
have
You can't
to-
control what everyone, like, you know, idiots playing in the fountain that does not
Right.
belong to them. You can't control that.
That's true.
You know, I got this many Instagram likes from this. It's like, well, I'm Generation X. I don't really care about your Instagram likes. You know,
The thing is, what I can definitely take away from this personally is no one I've talked to had all that much fun at WeebCon. Like, a friend of mine went for the One Piece live action stuff. She got her autographs. She went to the one panel they had for them, and then had fun the rest of the time because she was with friends. But that one sentence of, oh, I still had fun because I was with friends, was followed by a paragraph
Yeah.
of what was awful about it, and a lot of it was overpriced food because it's the Gaylord.
yeah,
That
Gaylord
was,
be
like,
nickel and diamond.
Overpriced food that wasn't that good. The shuttles, she confirmed, were getting shut down an hour early than they were supposed to.
And the
The-
cosplay contest is definitely the con's fault.
Oh, I didn't hear about the cosplay contest.
They didn't have prizes. They didn't have even just tickets to the next. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I saw when they were tearing down the cosplay competition online.
Yeah.
Like our friend in the Five-Sided Fates.
Yeah.
I literally was like counting down to when she was gonna say something about. And when she did, I messaged Jerry and was like, "You did not disappoint. I was waiting on this." But yes, the good thing about the cosplay contest at FakeCon, the contestants who won got prizes.
Amazing.
Who knew?
Like, you know, just something for your hard work and getting up here and showing it off. I thought that was pretty basic to like get that right, but apparently not. So, I didn't attend WeebCon. I did see like another good friend of mine, Garrett, was actually one of the cosplay judges, and I saw him. Gary's a good guy. He was issuing apologies to people online.
I saw all
was
the
like,
judges
"Hey,
doing that,
so good on them, but you know, things went wrong. I don't want to fully like say they were the ones that messed it up. I wasn't there, you know."
No, we were at a better con.
If anything, I would like to say just, hey, you know, I hope you do better next time because people are there to have a good time.
I wasn't there. Don't plan on going.
Don't plan on going,
And not to,
honestly.
Well, I had friends that were in town like that went to it, and I was like, sorry, I'm going to this other one that's nearby.
And not to keep like tooting the horn of the better con, but like it was fun to hang out if you're not in a game, and a con like that can get very like tied. You're having fun if you're in a game, but you don't want to wander around, or it's super awkward if you're not in a game. Not the vibe at all.
The case. Yeah.
Like
we wandered around for like an hour just hanging out, and it was awesome.
I saw a comment. Our Bobby, Jason did a great job learning the contest structure while it was happening. Yes, I excel. I excel at bullshit. So.
Exhibit A.
High charisma. Anyway.
Show.
I had fun wandering around and then just like there was an empty table I could sit at while everyone was busy and
Vibing.
Yeah, it was great to just sketch and vibe as that people were playing D&D.
Oh, whose mic isn't on?
And special shout
Yes,
out
please tell us whose mic's not on.
Astrid, who got me ready to go for the panel in a very unique way right before it started.
Oh yeah, the
What?
Exactly what it looks like. She had on a morph suit, so it was funny. It was so funny.
Okay, I hear everybody okay. I hope the sound is okay.
I think the angle of my mic was weird, so I fixed it.
We're still working on everything technical things.
Yes, thank you, Jace, for letting me hold all the weapons during the con. Anyway, yes, we got to move on with other things. FakeCon 2024, amazing show. Definitely going to attend any others that happen in the near future.
Anything else I do.
Shout out to Isahedra Dice for the for the winners for the contest they provided.
Yeah, I got their card. I'm about to make a purchase over there. Today is payday.
Dope.
I'm already writing one shots.
I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Also, because you've been gone, you owe us a one shot.
Dude, I know.
Next week.
Next week, I believe.
You owe us a one shot.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we're gonna do my hangover one shot.
All right, so that's all that we got for FakeCon Awesome. But let's kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news. Well, it's a good day in comics when you know that you've pissed off a bunch of people. So it was announced that we are getting a Fantastic Four movie in the near future. But today we actually got some more casting news as Julia Garner has been cast as the role of the Silver Surfer. Bear with me here, folks. So yes, I'm well aware that the Silver Surfer is a guy named Norrin Radd. But he also has a wife on his former planet named Shala Ball, who in comics continuity did become the Silver Surfer at one time. And since this Fantastic Four movie is supposed to be happening in a different dimension, she will be our Silver Surfer. Now, I know a lot of y'all are upset out there, and I honestly don't care. I'm not really going to talk about it. So, casting for the Silver Surfer has gone down. I'm all for this. I've seen some of the designs of the Shala Ball with the silvery hair and everything. I think it works. I want to see that flowing hair on screen, though.
I haven't seen any of the designs. I Watched all of Ozark. I love her. I love her.
Oh, Ozarks. That's what she was on.
Yeah.
My bad. I forgot about that.
She's just very talented. She's got a special like bitchy angry thing that I did.
Oh, do you think that she went in and like auditioned for this role and was really, really good at it? And they said, hey, maybe we should cast that actor who was really, really good in the audition.
I can see that happening.
Amazing. Isn't that how it works? Usually good actors. I kind of screwed
That's
myself
how the
on
good
that one,
ones
honestly.
work.
Anyway, we do not have a date for the Fantastic Four movie, but we do have our casting, which is, I don't have it. It's somewhere in
Pedro
there.
Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, Yvonne Moss-Bachrach.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I am still excited about this Fantastic Four movie. Did anybody see The Marvels?
Yeah.
Apparently there's an echo, sorry. I don't know where the echo is coming from because I don't hear it coming through.
Can you?
I can listen in.
Okay. I'm still excited for a Fantastic Four movie, mainly just due to the fact it's Fantastic Four. I see that they're doing this alternate dimension thing, which, if anybody saw The Marvels, that is exactly where they ended off with. Beast, spoiler alert, the movie's out already, go watch it on Disney+. Monica Rambeau has gone over to another dimension, and she has met some of the X-Men already. And I think that's exactly where the Fantastic Four are going to end up, and somehow all these universes are going to get matched together.
Just switch to the wide for us.
Okay.
That'll fix it. Sorry.
Okay?
Yeah. Let us know. We've just switched to the wide shot. Just let us know if it's good now.
If that fixes it, it will deal with it off screen.
It's probably one of the mics is picking up sound.
Yeah.
No, it was when it was just on y'all's camera. So.
Okay, so that scene has the microphone
yeah.
as well. Anyway, I'm okay with saying this. Anyway, I refuse to not be happy about a Fantastic Four movie and let these people ruin it for me, because I've already been, you know me, I'm a freaking troll online. I told some kid that was whining about it. Yeah, I said something out of pocket. Seriously out of pocket. I'm sorry for suggesting.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry for suggesting that, when you said, okay, Dad, that me and your mom hooked up in the past. But
I'm gonna be a fan of any redemption for the Fantastic Four movie.
Everybody dogs those movies.
Dude, 2014 was really bad.
Look,
I love wigs.
Yeah. I love being able to tell exactly when somebody's wearing a wig. The cast is great. Marvel is super, super hit or miss right now, so I don't really know. But I
like the casting.
I like
for this
the cast.
movie. I'm fine with the casting,
Yeah.
and I'm just hoping that this is gonna. Because also you've seen the look of their uniforms. It's very old school, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost like this is happening like in the 60s or something.
X-Men First Class kind of vibes.
Almost like this is happening in the 60s, and somehow they're going to have the culture shock of being put into the horrible 2020s at some point. And this dimension.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Anyway.
And they've been going really hard on the multiverse, so it could be really interesting to see them interact.
Yeah, bring all of the Fox properties back in. Give me action figures of all the cast. Thank you.
And if you can make a bunch of jokes about how you had to make a generic Fantastic Four to keep the rights and kind of squeeze those in the meta, that would be hilarious.
That probably is true.
And if you bring in the X-Men, can you bring a good Gambit this time? Thank you.
You've got a good Gambit. He wears a crop top.
I know!
Also, the actor was at WonderCon, the voice actor for Gambit, and wore the same crop top out to the panel.
I'm a sucker for dudes in crop tops. Like,
you say that.
He's my hero, both literally and figuratively at this point.
Yeah, the X-Men series is just awesome. It's my when I woke up on Wednesday mornings early to watch like The Mandalorian and Ahsoka and all those other Disney Well, here we are at 5 o'clock in the morning on Wednesdays again. Let's go. But anyway, yeah, Fantastic Four. We're getting a Silver Surfer who is not Norrin Rad.
And it's a girl.
And look, I historically dislike the Silver Surfer. So
I have less than zero opinions on the Silver Surfer. I never cared.
He's a whiny, mother. Oh, Shallowball. Oh, my planet Galactus. Whatever. Just
like
I hate
Superman.
him.
Wow, rude.
Let's say Clark has a better point of view in life than Silver Surfer does. Anyway, That's it. Casting for Shia LaBeouf as the Silver Surfer. Thank you, Julia. We'll see you on the screen soon. Who's got some movie news?
I do.
Nope, go.
Match for it.
I have movie news. I had mixed feelings when I watched the trailer for The First Omen today. The movie comes out tomorrow. It is a prequel to the 1976 version with Gregory Peck. I have been fooled by horror movie trailers in the past, and I feel really... It looks so good, though. I don't know. We watched The Exorcist, the one that came out last year, which had one of the best horror trailers I've seen in a long time. The movie sucked hard. It sucked hard.
I thought it was okay, but it was definitely a letdown for an Exorcist
For
movie.
Exorcist, and
including, like, rules of your own universe,
Yeah.
breaking, that kind of stuff. That's the stuff that made me mad.
and it's hard. It's hard to make a horror movie, but also like horror trailers are wall-to-wall vibes, and you can't really tell what's going on for the most part, so it's really easy to make a good horror trailer for a really bad movie. And I've just been fooled in the past, and I'm so concerned. I've been hurt. That being said, The Omen, the original 1976, is one of my favorite old-school horror movies of all time. It's very creepy, it's very threatening, it's crawling, it's creepy, and please don't ruin The Omen. I've never seen the one that came out in 2006. Looked like crap. And just please don't ruin The Omen for me. It's such a good universe. I love the rules. Please don't ruin this for me.
Yeah.
We'll see. I plan on watching it as soon as I can whenever my friend puts it on his Plex account.
Wow. I saw the trailer for it this weekend when we went to see Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And, it's all for you, Damien. Whatever. I'll go watch it. I love the original Omen, so...
Love the original Omen. But I do think the original Omen benefits from having come out when it did, and you have that really, really slow pacing of horror movies at the time. The Omen, The Exorcist, very, very slow paced. And I don't know that movies today are going to do that. And that's what makes me really nervous about it.
I mean, sometimes they can't, but, like, it's such a choice. Like, you have to be so confident about your decisions to pull that off. Like, Nope wasn't particularly fast-paced.
No, it wasn't.
Jordan Peele was like, I'm doing this the way that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Like, and you have to have that kind of confidence and that kind of authority to be able to pull that and say, no, I'm doing this my way.
Yeah. I will say, nobody that I have ever heard of is attached in creative positions. Directing, writing, any of that kind of stuff. Ralph Ineson is in one of the lead roles, and he is quite good, although he was in The Witch, which neither of us liked.
That was all slow.
That was all slow. Nothing happened in that movie.
Nothing happened in that movie.
But please don't hurt me, The First Omen. Please be scary. Please be creepy and wonderful, like the original.
I get really concerned about reboots.
Reboot it. Renew it.
Yeah. Unless it's the Animaniacs who did a great job.
Unless it's Animaniacs, and they did, and it was amazing.
That was great.
Yeah, that was...
That's what I have to say about that.
Awesome.
Speaking of movies with people that you haven't heard of in these roles, was that a good segue? It felt a lot
It
long.
might be. We'll see what
Sure.
happens.
Dev Patel's Monkey Man is coming out. The headline that I saw today said his passion project that goes beyond just another John Wick-like movie. And I'm already like, what's wrong? What's wrong with another John Wick-like movie? It's his directorial debut. He got Jordan Peele to produce it, and I think he wrote it, directed it, and starred in it. Wildly over-the-top revenge action thriller on the teeming but uncliched streets of Mumbai. Doubling as a boisterous satire of Modi-esque nationalism. All those words, I understand what all those words mean, but put together, I'm like, what the is this movie? I love Dev Patel.
Mm-hmm.
Also, apparently, he's a pretty good action hero. Pretty good set of like martial arts, kickboxing, thumping, jumping around. Attractively drop-footed with sweat, as always. Anyway, the reviews on it are pretty good. They're saying he pours his entire self into it.
I did read that he broke like every bone in his body trying to make it happen and just kept going because they didn't have the budget to stop. So he's like, yeah, my hand's broken. That's fine.
He didn't put on a ton of weight to do it. He wanted to be a little like the thin, lithe guy.
Yeah.
And still show him as a superhero, which I thought was very dope. Yeah, it seems to be like an all sorts of action and punchy and obsession and revenge, and I'm very excited about this.
If I didn't have to go take the family to go see Godzilla Kong this weekend, I was actually wanting to check this out.
As soon as possible. I need to see this movie. I've been in love with Dev Patel. Both of us have for like over a decade at this point. You don't know who Dev Patel is?
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you probably don't think he's that hot.
I mean, I've said other dudes are...
My favorite comment about it is that he has an anger that simmers almost neurotically, and when he finally explodes, it's with a rage we only half saw coming. Like...
Wow,
every single romance book girly is going, I can fix him right now.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's revenge over. I
No, you
haven't
can't.
actually seen... yes, I can.
Well, it's John Wick, like, maybe it's a cat?
Yeah, his cat.
Small
that
parrot?
Seems right. I don't know. I'm interested in it. I think it's cool that, like, it's... Obviously, there's some politics involved in it, and is making statements about the world and culture, and I'm not exactly sure what those statements will be, but it just seems like a very different kind of action movie, just set somewhere different, doing different stuff, and I'm excited to see it.
Cool. Who's next up with some movie?
I got a movie.
Go. You got a movie?
I got a movie.
Keep your hands off my Wolverine.
We're gonna try the desk cam.
If you probably take that mic off of the desk cam, it'll work.
I mean,
there's no mic on there right now, is there?
Doesn't look like it. So
go ahead and talk. I'll let you know if there's an echo.
Yeah, let me know. Yay! But I'm not letting go of Wolverine, so Jason can suck it. This is a movie that's strictly for me and nobody else, and I have not shut up about it on the show since it was announced and released. So we're just gonna go with it. Slam Dunk the movie. I'm sure y'all talk about it a little bit.
Totally.
Yes.
But this will be the last time I talk about it because the Blu-ray is finally being released. So we'll have a Blu-ray for it, and I can shut up finally. It's coming out June 25th. It will include an interview with the creator Takahiko Inoue, an English dub featurette, an audio commentary with the English dub team, film trailers, and a limited edition sticker sheet for the initial run of it. There will also be a collector's edition coming later this year. No, I will not report on it because I think at that point I'm just going to get shoved out of the studio. I'm aware.
No, what?
No,
Look, we know sports animes are your jam, okay?
They're so good.
Also, no echo on that scene, so just take those mics off the other ones, and it should clear it up.
Okay, we'll try that.
Cool. Anyway,
We'll do this
so
right now.
is this like just everything you were looking for in life right now?
Yeah, it is actually, because it means I get to finally watch this movie for an anime I really, really like. And honestly, if y'all are on the fence...
Here we go.
Like, if you need a good intro to sports anime, honestly, Slam Dunk's a great choice. It's a classic. If you liked, like, the humor style of the 90s animes, like the Yu Yu Hakusho and stuff, this is perfect for you. It's goofy, it's silly, and it's fantastic. And I can't recommend it enough. I mean,
So it's a
sports anime.
It's a slam dunk.
Oh, it's a slam dunk.
I was waiting
Trying
for...
to get you to make the
Oh,
terrible one.
God.
You're the one. You're the chosen one. Come on.
I was waiting for the inevitable, so y'all are coming to watch this movie with me.
Oh, no,
Not in a
you
million.
don't get a choice. I'm just going to appear at each of your doors with the movie in hand.
Yeah, I
And
mean, you'll
we're gonna watch
probably
it.
have to. But I wouldn't kick you off.
I mean, enough whiskey, I'll watch anything, so.
Oh.
You know what? That's fair.
You were going to ask
Probably
me.
get her to. Have you seen Berserk, the Golden Age?
I
art
haven't been able
movies?
to find it anywhere.
Every single anime that Kat and I watch, Cora's never seen, and it drives me up the wall. I
we're
don't
always
understand
so
why we're
excited.
trying so hard.
This is an exception of like, I want to watch it, but every
Yeah.
time I go to find it somewhere, it's not there.
Well, they recut it into like a season of like an episodic season instead of just movies, and they inserted like little graphic scenes that they hadn't done,
Yeah.
and it was on
Crunchyroll,
maybe Crunchyroll.
I think.
But yeah, it's pretty good. Liked the first,
Yeah.
saw the first movie.
Yeah,
It's
like
quite good.
I know enough about Berserk to know that it's fantastic.
Yeah.
We're supposed to watch Mob Thieves next.
Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho. I love Mob Psycho.
Hey!
Hooray!
Also, y'all should watch Mob Psycho. Anyways, that's my movie news.
Cool.
Alright, I had one for, I just make sure there's no mic on there. So, remember when I was excited back in 2022 about, we basically shot a refrigerator at a meteor to divert its
Yes,
course?
yeah.
And, which is the coolest thing, if I ever worked for NASA, I'd be like, I shot something the size of a vending machine and diverted an asteroid. So anyway, that asteroid's not going to hit Mars, likely. So the asteroid defense system worked like a charm. It took 10 months, and NASA shot this refrigerator that was guidable at this meteor, and were able to successfully divert it. And everyone went, yay! Well, no, we can get, if we get hit by an asteroid, well, we can not get hit by an asteroid. Unfortunately, that asteroid is not going to hit Mars.
We're gonna kill Marvin.
Well,
I'm just thinking, what are the odds this thing hits one of the rovers?
It's astronomically low.
But also,
Like, it's
So,
non-zero.
the D.A.R.T, it was the Double Asteroid Redirection System, landed a blow against Dimorphos, which is a 525-foot space rock. So, yeah. But likely with math and everything, that asteroid is now hurtling towards Mars.
Okay, but I want to write a short movie starting tonight about the Martians batting it back at us.
But we're not about to waste another one to divert this thing away from Mars. So
We're gonna kill Marvin.
I'm almost curious what's going to happen. But likely, yeah, they're saying that this thing could possibly hit Mars. So I'm just trying to imagine,
Amazing.
like, imagine we do this in the future and we hit like a populated planet, like way down the road, and they just come here and kick our asses.
Yeah.
so you mentioned a Martian batting the asteroid back at us. I just see Marvin the Martian.
Yeah.
The Looney Tunes one.
Yeah.
Just. Oh, well.
In a very like cartoon, he gets like a regular baseball bat way and just.
Oh yeah, in the
Yeah.
chat he said Marvin's gonna be
Oh,
pissed, and I'm
yeah.
like more pissed than he always was.
Yeah,
was
he
cranky.
did not seem to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Synced up.
All right, so let me see. Yeah, this is
Absolutely
I'm
fantastic.
gonna try to y'all's camera again. Guinea pig time. Let's
as long
go.
as that mic's not on there, it should be okay. I don't know.
We're gonna
We'll
try it.
see.
I'll do a
Let us
test on
know.
it. But yeah, sorry Mars.
Absolutely hilarious.
It sounds good now.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I'll let the chat determine anyway. So yeah, Mars is gonna take one for the team.
Oh, my
One day
goodness.
we're gonna hit something popular, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, you motherfuckers,
That'd be a fun way to introduce ourselves.
you killed all of our planet."
You killed our version of the dinosaurs.
You killed my Mimo.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
That's
they
definitely what the aliens call their
It's like,
grandmothers.
where-
Mima.
it's like, so where was your asteroid diversion technology?
Yeah.
We
have a Lindsey Graham.
we
Yeah,
put,
yeah.
put rocket boosters on a refrigerator. And
Neptune's Lindsey Graham. Yeah.
We're gonna have to start calling it frigid.
also, I'd appreciate that the acronym for their
Was D.A.R.T?
Was D.A.R.T, the Dallas Area Rapid Transit.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
Takes you where you need to go.
New sports anime, Asteroid Baseball.
Love it.
It took some skill to slam that refrigerator into that asteroid. So
to go to Mars.
I'd start a couple of which way is it going now?
That's so unlikely that now I feel like just by luck it's going to hit a rover.
I interjected with some science. Anybody got television or want to go to video games or anything?
Television.
I think I have television and video games.
I have things that will make you upset and things that are cool.
No, I have video
Go ahead and
games
upset
as
me.
the rest of mine.
Oh, okay.
While we get organized over here.
Fantastic. So I don't know if y'all are aware of a little show that was on I don't even remember where it was on. I think it was on Cartoon Network for a little bit, called Bobobo, Bobobo.
Oh God.
Heard of it?
Fantastic. That's great. You don't need to know anything about it other than a goofy martial arts show where a guy fights with his nose hairs. Love that for everyone involved.
Oh God.
So.
Oh, it had a blonde afro.
He had a blonde afro, fantastic. As you can tell, this show is peak and wonderful.
This is some shit.
On April Fool's Day, the main Twitter account had a joke poster that they were going to make a live-action stage play for Bobobo, Bo-bobo. And then at noon that same day confirmed it was true. So we are getting a stage show, possibly a stage musical, for the thing that you are seeing on your screen right now.
What the
I love Japan.
I mean, I'd be in. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so
it's
mad
so
about this.
extra.
No, I don't like it. No, it's unfortunate.
This physically hurts.
Yeah.
It should also be noted that the nose hairs also can turn into these samurai swords and stuff.
Of course they can.
I watched exactly one episode of this show. One episode, and I was like, no. No, dog.
What is this bad guy? What is that?
Just all of this needs to be ignored. I can't believe why?
Oh.
Just why?
I don't know, but I have to watch this train wreck out of pure curiosity. There's what else is there?
In honor of WrestleMania weekend, I have to say, what?
I don't know. It
just why?
I just need. I need to know how they're gonna do this.
I mean, this wasn't even like a.
It looks like the thing in the creepy circus thing in Chrono.
This wasn't. I don't even think this was a successful anime on Adult Swim.
No, but
they ran one season, right? Am I wrong on one season?
I think it was just one season. It wasn't even. It was. Was it on Adult Swim or was it on Toonami?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because it was a kids
No, it was on
show.
Toonami. You're right.
It was a kids show. It was also on WB. That's where I watched it.
My God.
That was the weirdest part.
I hate this.
It came on, I think, right after Zack Bell.
I don't know. Bad guy's got a real Gengar energy.
I am.
Kind of
that is the energy. It's Gengar. Yeah.
I am so against this. I mean, Japan is not hesitant on doing stage plays of anything, but y'all stop. No.
Don't ever stop. It's perfect. We need more of that randomness here.
Look, I love it when they adapt things that are like Black Butler or Prince of Tennis, because they're relatively normal shows, overlooking the fact I just said Black Butler.
Yeah.
But relatively easy to adapt to a stage. But I love that they've decided to go absolutely left field with things like Fist of the North Star and Bobobo, Bo-bobo. Are you okay, Kat?
I can't hear the name. I don't like it.
Bobobo.
To my people in Japan, Tometo Kudasai. Please stop. Please stop. I beg you in Japanese.
Thank you to Christian in the chat. 76 episodes for Bobobo.
What?
What? Wait, is that just one season though? I know that Andrew's trying to get
they go hard.
That's at
76.
That's at least 2 seasons because classic anime were
It's
between 20 and 30.
Yeah.
Isn't that more than like
Wow.
Evangelion got? Like
Absolutely, that's more
Yeah.
than Evangelion
Okay,
got.
but to Evangelion's credit, Evangelion's story has also spawned like,
very-
several movies
Yeah,
at
that's
this
true.
point.
Oh,
So-
man.
some of them make sense.
Oh.
That's so many episodes of a show that sounds like a Cartoon Network
I
sidekick.
feel like I need to give it another shot, almost. Like,
No!
I got nothing but time in my life. But
You know what?
No, I don't.
Next stage show. I'm requesting this.
Oh, God.
Cromartie High School,
Okay.
please. I want to see.
If you ever want to watch
robot.
a good breakdown of that series, please check out our anime show over there, breaking down that show, which is one of our most-watched episodes, honestly.
Also, Evangelion had 26 episodes.
Yeah!
I mean, I was pretty
Almost
sure.
3
What a
times.
knowledgeable
I
chat
didn't want
tonight.
Christian to be like, you
Christian's
were
just over here,
slept
like,
through a bunch
ready.
of them, I guess.
I loved
So, like,
Evangelion.
No, yeah,
I still
way
haven't
more.
seen it.
Of course
It's
you
so
have.
good.
No, okay, so I want to defend myself on this a little bit. So, at a place I used to work, one of my customers came in, because we had talked about it, and we had, like, a little report, and he came in, he handed me a manila envelope with the discs for Evangelion. Like, they were burned discs, they were, like, copies of his copies, of his versions, and he said, here you go, now you can watch it, and I never saw him again.
What the?
Those copies did not work.
Oh.
They did not work
that
on
sucks.
on the CD drive I had for my computer, and they didn't work in my DVD player or my Blu-ray player. So I just can't watch it.
I think you can get it now, and I'll
We're gonna-
let you know after this.
Yeah.
Somewhere
We're-
normal like Netflix.
Hey, we're gonna have to start banning people in the chat here,
Why?
because for one thing, I see a lot of mentioning of spam and GoBots. Has anyone mentioned GoBots yet today? Actually, yeah, somebody
Actually,
did
we-
before the
yeah.
show,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Friend of mine sent me an old ad for GoBots, and it is completely out of pocket. Like literally, like 5 minutes before it went on, and I was mad. I'm mad. I'm still mad about it.
You're
Well,
welcome for bringing all
anyways.
that
So
attention
anyway-
back towards you.
Yeah.
So just start banning some of them people in the chat. Just go
Who
ahead.
would like to go next?
Yeah.
Any more TV? Because I don't have any
I
more
absolutely.
TV.
I have 2 TV. One of them's happy. One of them's really bummer.
Why don't you
Why don't we
do
go-
the bummer and
Yeah, let's
skip
get the
it
bummer
over
out
it
of the way.
fast?
Okay. Do you want me to just do one real quick? Quiet on Set. Episode 5 comes out April 7th, which is this Sunday, 8 p.m.
It's real messed up.
It's real messed up. It was really important to watch, and I understand what they were going. It's a bummer, but episode 5's coming out, and they're still shooting, which means that there's more to come.
So, I have yet to watch this show, but I've seen a lot of people that I know commenting on it,
Yeah.
and I honestly don't, because I'm at that moment of like, whoa, I don't know if I want to watch this
There
just
was a
yet,
lot of
because I'm just going to
going
be
on.
furious.
Yeah. It like if you're thinking about becoming a child actor, don't.
If you're a child, go to bed.
Don't. Yeah.
I literally fear watching this show.
Yeah.
Because I've just seen nothing but like people demanding people's heads and scalps in the chats, and
Yeah.
oh boy.
I will
Sounds
say
upset.
that the most heartwarming thing that happened is Steve Burns from Blue's Clues came out with a TikTok and did a little like asking how everybody was feeling in the exact same format that he used to do his show. And
Steve
I
is
thought that
great.
was really
Okay.
sweet.
Yeah.
Steve is great.
Cool. I don't mind
So
crying.
am I just guaranteed like to just be furious?
You're gonna be furious.
How many
This
minutes in
is-
will I be? How many minutes in will I be
Almost
pissed
immediately.
off? Holy crap!
This is it's a come to Jesus meeting for the industry in a way that we have not experienced since, was it 2018 when the
Yeah.
Me Too movement started.
yeah.
This is that extreme of behavior
It's a conversation that we need to have.
that we need
I
to
do
have.
believe like
And-
some of the best disinfectant is sunlight of
Yes.
the situation. So
And that is what's coming to light. And that sunlight is shining on people that we've been pretty complacent about. Some people that have not had any kind of reckoning are being shown on in this documentary.
Well, and I think we're also needing to have a conversation just like industry wide about letting people retire which is something we get worse and worse about. We want to know everything that's happening and we chase them down. And sometimes there could be very good reasons, and we need to prevent those reasons, but we also need to let people have their lives.
Yeah.
One thing I hope happens in the aftermath of this is that Amanda Bynes is able to get out of her conservatorship.
Yeah.
Because, like, I remember when Brittany got out of hers, and thank goodness, finally, Amanda has been treated worse in hers. And a lot of it has to do with the abuse that she suffered from Nickelodeon and Snyder and all that.
Oh, boy.
Schneider, however you want to pronounce his awful name. Anyways, I want her to be able to get out and be happy. I know that she has having a rough time. I don't know if they've touched on it in the show. I have not watched the show.
Not where she is currently, no.
Okay. And, like, I don't need to know where she is. I just want her to get out.
Yeah.
I am curious, having not watched the show, and now I like have to.
Yeah.
Have we seen any accountability yet for anything so far?
It's been out less than a month.
Okay.
So,
have statements been
accountability
issued?
Statements. Dan Schneider did issue a statement. I have not engaged with it at all.
Because there's no way. Is it one of these situations where nothing you can say is going to help?
Nothing you can say.
Oh boy!
And it was from the beginning.
I will say that there could very much be accountability. That's not the documentary crew's job. Their job is to get it into the sunlight. So there could be consequences, and they could be big.
I think the biggest consequence is going to be that now there will be enough pressure to where these people never get hired again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some of them
That's a start.
Some of them were still working.
Oh.
And I cannot imagine Dan Schneider ever being hired, especially to work with children, ever again.
Yeah, like, I remember there being rumors, even back when, like, iCarly started, about, like, his, like, fetishes leaking into the shows.
Yeah.
And that was because there's... feet is one of them.
Yep.
Just gonna throw that out there.
And something that I will not mention on the show because on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh boy, y'all are going to know when I watch this shit.
A lot of that was from a different YouTuber, and I'm sorry I don't know their name, and that's mostly because I haven't gotten to watch these 4 to 5 hour long episodes that he's done breaking down iCarly and Victorious, seeing if they're any good, but pointing out in each one where Schneider's, like, being disgusting with these kids in terms of, like, how he's using that to show off stuff for certain people.
Yeah.
And kudos, by the way, I don't remember the actor's name currently, but the actor for Spencer on iCarly.
Yes, I don't remember his name either, but I know who you're talking about.
Like, I've been reading it all week, can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, I really do think the biggest thing is that we're going to start to notice things earlier, which is the number one thing that needs to change, right? Is that we notice if anyone's being even very slightly creepier on kids, that we shut it down.
And checks and balances on set, I think, will happen. Like, animacy coordinators became a thing.
Animacy coordinators
They're
were the
going
best
to have
things that's
child
happened.
psychologists.
Yeah.
Are gonna
How
be
many
next.
episodes is this planned for? Because I'm kind of like at that point, like...
There has been 4. There is going to... The 5th one's coming out on Sunday. They're still shooting. So we don't know. We have no idea.
I wonder if I just want to watch this in all one fell swoop and just like
maybe wait.
Pull the Band-Aid off like completely instead of just like my wife got me into The Handmaid's Tale and I fucking dread watch that show.
It's too hard to watch.
It just makes me want to it just makes me want to just strangle everybody I see on the show.
And a reminder to everyone out there: protect your mental health first. It is more important to protect your mental health than to know a current event that you can't do anything about.
If you need to disengage.
Yeah, go watch Animaniacs.
Especially if you don't work in the industry. So
Anyway, wow.
That's it. Moving on. Back
I'm gonna have to dedicate some time to this. Who had something else to clean that up, please? Anybody?
I don't have something. I have one that cannot go after that. That it just can't.
Okay, Cor, you got something happy?
I have something. I think it's fun because I like it, but it... Anyway, where's the button? There's the button. Hi, everybody. I'm back. I'm back again. on my bullshit to talk
Oh my
about another
goodness.
thing that no one has watched or cares about.
Some random thing I've never heard of. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
So there is a fantastic manga called Kaiji. I'm assuming Cass has not seen that before.
To me, it sounds like a little bitty kaiju, and I'm just picturing a tiny little Godzilla.
No.
Okay.
Wishful thinking.
To give a quick summary of Kaiji, because the manga itself will be ending soon. This manga's been running since 1996.
Wow.
So this is a big deal, at least to me. Ne'er-do-well Kaiji Ito, shiftless existence is suddenly rattled by a visit from the Yakuza. Burdened by debt and resentment, Kaiji is coerced into gambling for his worthless life. As the stakes grow higher and the rules become increasingly more bizarre, Kaiji must finally take the future into his own hands. This was something that inspired Squid Games, which is not surprising.
Yeah.
Basically, the Yakuza is just putting him through a gauntlet. He's got to get through it and hope that his luck just stays there.
Yeah. Very Squid Game vibe.
If you are curious about the manga, fun fact, there is a website called kaijimanga.com, and you can just read it. It's translated into English.
But how will I remember what it's called? Is it directly the name of the thing?
Yeah, that is...
It's just extremely... I love it.
Yeah, I love it. It makes it easy. I haven't read a lot of it yet. I've been told I need to be cautious with it because it can get a bit brutal. I mean, we are dealing with the Yakuza.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But it is a classic. It has spawned, I think it was 2 live-action shows, a live-action Korean movie, an anime, or... at least one anime. There may have been another. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. It's been adapted a billion times over. So it's been very influential. They're going to finish the current arc, which is on a hiatus currently. We don't know when it's going to be off hiatus. And once it's off hiatus, finish that arc, then the next arc is going to be the last one. Period.
I got distracted. I wish more websites were like that. Like, I wish Facebook was just called yourmomstrumppost.com. That would just make it easier to navigate, right?
It really would.
Yeah.
You could just delete it without ever downloading it.
Yeah. Instagram could be called influencers you'll never meet and don't want to be like.com.
I did check out the website a little bit. I didn't see any, uncomfortably weird ads. Y'all know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So there is that. I don't know if it's an official website or not, but it
Probably
seems
not.
pretty decent.
Nice.
But I mean, it also makes sense. It's really hard to find the manga in America for some reason.
Yeah.
Like,
Can be.
oh, hello, little kitty.
Baby
Of-
girl.
Of all of the, random manga that has been very influential and really popular, the fact that I can't find this at my local Barnes & Nobles, and it's current, makes me mad.
Yeah.
I'm seeing re-releases of manga that I read in high school. Let me read the weird Yakuza manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be fun though,
Yeah.
in a scary, fun way.
Like this one has just transcended time itself.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
It's no One Piece, but what is?
Nothing is One Piece.
Look.
I don't even think One Piece is One Piece at this
I
point.
appreciate One Piece's existence, but I need the hyper super fans that think nothing is better than One Piece to understand there are different manga out there in the universe, and we can appreciate them that have been more influential on the genre.
That
and
doesn't
also
sound right.
It doesn't, because there's so many episodes of One Piece, and yet it hasn't. I will look up how much it's influenced, but Kaiji influenced a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The gentleman that did Devilman, everything he ever wrote became an influence for different genres. You can't watch Gundam without it having his influence.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Yeah.
Gundam itself influenced a lot of things. Evangelion influenced a lot of things.
For sure.
Other things exist in this universe that are not One Piece. I will hop off my soapbox now. I have no problems with One Piece. I am neutral on it, but I have met a lot of fans that think it is the only thing that's good.
No.
And I take issue with that.
Yeah.
A cat has entered the chat. Sorry.
I see you when you pet your baby.
Yeah, he's pretty so loud.
All right,
Anyway.
who's next?
I got video games, so
I have a video game.
go for it.
I'm excited about it. I do feel like I have to, like, trigger warning it a little bit. It's called Hellblade 2, and it is going to be so scary that now I kind of want to get an Xbox. Basically, it's about somebody... spoiler warning for, like, mental illness.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Like...
Whoa.
She's kind of like in a nightmare, except maybe it's real, and she has to like isolate the voices in her head from the hellscape that she's in. Meanwhile, you're running through puzzles like saying, are the faces you're seeing real? Is it just, I don't know how to pronounce this word, pareidolia? It's the one where like you can look at like a sink and it looks like kind of like a cartoon face, where you see faces out of inanimate objects.
Yeah, everybody sees that, right?
I'm very dumb.
It's mostly fun stuff.
I mean, I
when
see demon faces
it.
on people faces sometimes. Is
It's
that
like
weird?
when you look at a semi truck and the headlights look like eyes and it looks like
The grill looks like a mouth.
yeah, it's that. And I don't know how to pronounce that word, but this is like that, but scarier. And apparently they did quite a lot of audio engineering, and I'm sure there are safeguards for if you need this, to have the voices come through and get louder kind of in one side at a time to kind of isolate them but also compete with each other. It's just supposed to be a nightmare and it looks so cool. It's an Xbox exclusive.
Oh, well,
It's,
I mean, they need a win. So,
They do.
yeah.
They do need a win.
They do need a win.
People
Kind
who
of want to
played
fix
it
mine now.
are like kind of like, this is dope. A few sites got a 45-minute preview. It's by Ninja Theory and apparently shows off
Ooh.
Unreal Engine 5 pretty well.
Oh, I like
Like-
Ninja Theory, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they have some interesting takes on video games. Like, it's not open world. It is linear. It is narrow. And they're like, video games are often too long. And they wanted a more sequenced story.
Yeah.
And I don't think that about all video games, but I am interested in this one that has such a focused and driven approach to it.
I appreciated that about Last of Us and the original God of Wars.
I'm replaying Fallout 4. I have no ground to stand on right now.
Internal voices crawling on top one another to narrate on her predicament. And I'm just like, I'm so in. Anyway, so that comes out on May 21st.
Yay.
Well, I got a little bit of gaming news to follow that up.
Yep.
It's real quick. If you have downloaded the game Helldivers 2, I hope that you bought the Battle Pass to support the developers of this really just crazy game, and your defense of Super Earth is appreciated. But April 11th, they will be releasing a large DLC for this game. Lots of new weapons, grenades, capes, armors. I have been having fun with the ridiculous dialogue of this oh God, I can't even think of the movie, Starship Troopers vibe that this game gives off. It's so ridiculously fun. It starts out just completely over the top in defense of Super Earth, and everyone is having a lot of fun playing it. So, yeah, get the Battle Pass, because this is actually, since the game was free, this is how we're supporting the devs on this one.
Coming to PC.
Good. I am very happy because these guys, it's the concept, the gameplay. The gameplay is actually very, besides the game is entertaining, the gameplay is actually very fun, very haptic.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm playing a really good first-person shooter. So, yeah, I did, even though I don't play it as much as I'm playing other things right now, I went on and bought the pack just to support the devs because the game is that good. And it seems like a lot of people are doing that. So, yeah, they are giving you some bang for your buck. April 11th. Yeah, new weapons, armor, cosmetic items with the Democratic Detonation Premium War Bond.
Amazing.
Fight for Super Earth. Yes.
Democracy.
The worst. This is democracy. Like, it would be tragic if it wasn't so funny, some of the stuff in this game.
I saw Starship Troopers for the first time within
Okay.
the last 6 months. So
More humor.
The vibe, the vibe is real.
Just the whole, when you go through the training when you first get in the game, the minimal training you get, so then you are deployed out. It felt like the real military.
Hey!
I say that as a veteran, so.
It's terrifying.
Yes, it's scary as hell. Anyway, yeah, new content April 11th. Love this game. I want to put more time into it, honestly.
Yeah.
But,
Reddit can't shut up about it.
Yeah,
That
for
I
sure.
know.
it's I do have to give them their flowers. They made a good game. So,
Nice.
I'm playing Fallout in preparation for the Fallout TV show coming out.
Yeah.
So.
Coming out at the
Same day.
11th,
Same
right?
day as this DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife took off from work.
Amazing.
I love her.
You know what? I support her.
Oh, this is her jam. I've heard nothing. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
anybody else for video games? Or are we capping that one? Because we are then.
I've got like a 2-second Pal Worlds coming out with new DLC, with new pals and new stuff, and maybe they sinisterly hinted at a dating sim. Please, God, no. That's it.
Oh God.
You ever wanted to date your pet?
No.
I don't know if you date or they date each other. They date the guns. Who
You
knows?
date
Like,
the guns, you
okay.
date each other with the guns and the pets, and then...
Like
Batman,
I've played some weird dating sims.
Oh no, you.
I would not play the Pal World dating sim.
I'm just like, is this? Mm.
Batman, I caught a Pokemon.
It was just too funny not to mention.
Oh, yeah,
that's all I've got on
absolutely.
that.
I have one real quick one, and it is like, I'm hoping this isn't going to get a certain person sitting in this room's heart up, cast specifically.
Okay, I thought it was me.
Silk Song is able to be wishlisted on the Xbox store right now. Everybody thought that it was an April Fool's joke because it went live on April 1st. The devs confirmed, no, it's real. You can go wishlist it on the Xbox store right now.
Still no release date, but that's progress.
It has sparked a lot of article titles that I find really funny that are just, is Silk Song real?
I think there's a vein popping in your forehead right there. Is
It's
it?
not real.
Is
I'm
that?
the one
They
who's gonna
announced
have
it
to deal with her
6 years ago.
crying.
I'm gonna,
all the
genuinely,
way
I'm gonna,
home.
yeah.
It's kind of like the Borderlands movie.
All
Can't deal with it.
I wrote on the
I've been
Borderlands
waiting
movie
so long for
pre-pandemic.
this, and I just don't. I cannot believe that it's real.
absolutely no one I've talked to, including you, believes that it's going to be real until they are
No.
until they've finished the game.
Yeah,
Until it's in my
For sure.
hand.
Yeah.
Like, you will be playing the game. This isn't real. I'm gonna wake up from this dream.
Yeah.
So to kind of book in things, FateCon was awesome. Everybody should go next year. It was
Yeah.
awesome. In no small part because, well, a small part. We were a small part of it, and it was awesome for us to do that too.
I was as soon as I heard the concept, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Great
And-
job, guys.
And hopefully we'll get them over to play some D&D or be on the show or something because they are our buds. Anyway.
I mean, they were really fun to run that one shot for, so.
So anyway, yes. So
Sounded fun.
we have reached the end of the show. We're going to be doing some things on the channel. I've got some content coming out, and hopefully, as things die down in my real life, I'll be able to put some more stories up on supercoolnerdshow.com. Go check that out. Yeah, we're going to get back to some D&D on the channel, a couple of videos, and yeah, need to make some changes around here. So look for that to happen throughout the season. Anyway, of course, go check out the website, supercoolnerdshow.com. Follow us on the socials at SCNS Live. You can follow me personally on Instagram and others at Jason the X.
You can find me sometimes at BetterCat.
Instagram's a good cast for now.
Hmm?
Ooh.
What
Find
do
me
you-
on Instagram and Twitter at CorodonoArt.
Anyway, thank you guys out there in the chat for watching the show. We will see you next week, and as we always say around here, keep on nerding.
You can make them stay like this.
No, you're
No.
Move the screen.